When we started our service business, we started it thinking that we're going to have more free time and we're going to make more money and we're going to have all this freedom, and nothing could have been further from the truth.
I remember what it was like. It was terrible. He was taking care of the business, whether it was Christmas Day, whether it was Thanksgiving, whether I was giving birth.
We were struggling on a regular basis, putting out fires. And on the other hand, we had technicians calling us consistently, asking us what to do. It doesn't have to be that way.
We learned it the hard way, so you don't have to. How SuperTech University really started, it really started on a bike ride.
And I was pointing out all the houses.
$2 million house, $3 million house, the kind of clients that you want.
And they don't call us anymore.
And he's just pointing out, we used to. What happened? You know, when he and I were on the truck, we had these clients year after year after year. And the irony was,
they were better cleaners technically. So we kind of stared at each other saying, we've got to figure this out.
And we were listening to every single callback for months and months and months. And one thing shined through. The reason they called us back was almost never technical.
It's human skills, it's people training.
And we recognized right then,
whatever our guys did was on us. Own everything in our business.
We needed this so bad, we were at a tipping point. If we didn't put these systems in place, our business was going to fail. And there was no way that either Larry or I were going to let that happen. Let me tell you what it looked like for me. For 2 years, every single day I would work all day long, eat real quick, and I would go back to the office. Sometimes I would go so late into the night that I'd sleep in the shop, go straight to work the next day. While I was building the system, it wasn't like Larry wasn't doing anything either, because he had to pick up the slack for me in the field. Both of us were working around the clock to fix this problem. Once we put all those systems together in the whole chain, all of a sudden it all clicked.
The team responded to that. When we stopped blaming them and stopped expecting them to know things they didn't know.
Because the business changed, our lives changed, and it was all because of this system.
And then we got to the point where we had such an attractive business, another business wanted to buy us out. So we sold, and all of a sudden Larry and I are free for the first time in a decade.
What we discovered is something anybody can do.
I started doing some consulting to put in the same systems for their team that we had that had worked so well. And I showed up on site. I saw the CSRs booking more appointments. I saw the technicians engaging with clients much better. I saw managers with a smile on their face, and they probably had never had a smile on their face at that company. And that was a complete 180 from how they had started 6 months earlier. I saw that in our company, and now it's working at this company. I called Larry and said, I've got our next business.
So we created the SuperTech Profit System for you. 5-minute videos every morning on personal development, in-home behavior, self-awareness skills, sales and service, an accountability lesson at the end of the week.
You may think that 5 minutes a day is not going to make much difference. But when you compound that over time, all of a sudden you are going to see completely different people in the field, completely different people in the office. To go to a conference one time a year for 8 hours, there's an awful lot of expense to only gain a couple percentage of what was talked about that day. So to be able to drip on them every day, 3 to 5 minutes, where there's consistency in their life, and they get to talk about it in a group together, is very, very powerful.
And you get a 10-to-1 return on your investment.
Callbacks went down, breakages went down, people show up on time. We have fewer people leaving us.
Our system offers an owner that's able to work on his business rather than work in his business.
So you can go on vacation for 2 or 3 weeks and everything runs great. You can go fishing in the middle of the day because that's what you dreamed of doing the whole time you had the business.
You can expect your phone to ring, you can expect 5-star reviews, and you can expect way more money in your pocket.
You name the type of home service business and our SuperTech system works. Do you want to see different results? We have the SuperTech Profit System ready for you.